Hello and welcome back to another video of UiPath Gen AI activities. So in the last video, we have seen how can we use content generation module of UiPath Gen AI activities. In this video, we are going to see how can we use content categorization model of UiPath Gen AI activities. So if you have missed the last video, like how to enable Gen AI activities, I will just have a quick recap of the last video. So before I go ahead and we start this topic, I have a request that if you like the content of this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos on UiPath automation, Python automation, and Power Automate. Share this video on your social media platform that will help us and share your feedback in comments. Alright, so let's start the video now. So from UiPath Orchestrator, I am on my UiPath Orchestrator and you will get here integration services. Integration services, you just have to search for UiPath Gen AI activities. For this package, you just have to click it and then connect it. So it is already connected to my workspace. Let me just show you. So you will be able to see a connection like this once it is connected. This is the first step to enable services. And the second step is that you should have UiPath integration services activities enabled. So you can go to package, manage packages, click on package. Here you search UiPath dot integration services. Okay, I already have these installed. If it is not installed in your UiPath Studio, you have to install these activities. Now let's go and check UiPath Gen AI. So when you will search for UiPath Gen AI activities after installing these packages, you will be able to see all of these components, right? So content generation and generate emails. Now what we want to do is we want to categorize our input, right? Categorize. Okay, so this is our model that we have to use. So when you will drag this model on your canvas, UiPath Studio canvas, it will show you that which connection you are using. So same connection we have here, and these activities are enabled into our workspace, right? So workspace is inside orchestrator. I hope you understand UiPath functionality. So this is my workspace. These are three folders I am using right now, my workspace, and my connection is available here. Okay. So first thing is that we need some content, and then based on the content, we have to create some category. These are the two steps to use UiPath Gen AI categorize model. Right. So what I will do is I already have some content. You can see right now on your screen, and in my case I have just taken this as an example, raw strings from different sources. In your case it can come from a email body, or it can come from some API, or it can come as a description of any ticket. Now we have to categorize the information. So let's say we have tickets, or we can categorize that ticket, that this ticket is belong to IT infra services, this ticket belongs to IT application services, looking into the content of the ticket, right? Same about the email. We can categorize the email into different categories based on the keywords. So these are my text contents. You can pause the video, have a look. What I will do is I will read this Excel first of all, so that we can loop on it. So we have to use one Excel application process. Excel process scope. Inside that we have to use this use Excel file. I will give the path to this Excel file. And then I will read the sheet. I will rename this. Read range. Read range. Oh, I think it has taken different one. Google Sheet. So this is for Excel. Okay, and what is my sheet name? So you can just see this faded gray text. I just have to push tab, and in here I have to give my sheet name from the Excel. I hope you know how to read Excel in UiPath. Sheet 1. And output of this I will store in a data table. Okay, so I am able to read the sheet now. What I have to do is I have to change the scopes. I want to access this data table outside so that I can easily loop. Change the scope of this data table variable to main sequence. Right. So what I will do is I will call this activity. I will use a for loop for each row in data table. And then I have my data table. So what I will do is I will just cut this and I will go inside the data table, paste. So when we go to for each row in data table, the object that will be returned or the item that will be returned will be the current row item name, right? What I want to read, I want to loop on each row and I want to read this text and I want to see what is the category, right? So I also want to print that if we are able to read the text successfully or not. Current row dot item, which item? Column name is text dot toString. Okay. Same thing I want to use here, that I every row or the every cell of that particular column I am going to use as the input text for our model, right? And then this model will return us one category. But to return the category, model needs some inputs, model needs some labeling, right? So for that, what we have to do, we just have to open this. I want to create two different labels. One is marketing, and marketing should be concluded based on the information. So that information we have to provide. These codes are not required. So I have just taken these phrases from, see, if you see join the webinar, I am taking join webinar. This should be the first keyword, and based on this, our model will understand this is a marketing email. The second should be suspended. I am considering a different category, so you will just see now in few minutes. And join me. So I'll take this information. Join me. Join webinar. And like to subscribe. So mostly when we will get any subscription email, then we will get this phrase, unlike to. If you don't like, then unsubscribe. So if any of these phrases are available, I want to categorize that information as marketing. Now add a new label, that is information. Okay, so for information, let's say if it is coming suspended, so whenever our subscription, whenever any service provider is sending such email, then it will be a critical information for us. So unsubscribe and please to inform. So this is also information. Somebody is trying to inform us something, right? So I'm just setting up this model and then secure your account. So if this is also coming, it is information for us. So any of these phrases is found in our string. We are asking UiPath Gen AI categorization model to categorize that information into different categories based on our inputs, right? So now we have set up everything. Our model know like when it has to categorize the information, and we have told our model that you read the information from this Excel. In your case, it can be from email, ticket description, or somewhere else, right? In my case, it is from this Excel. Have a look on this. So this keyword here, I am using a keyword from this, right? Fine. Now what we have to do is we have to print the category. So when we are printing the category, what we can do is we can just come put this line down. So when we are reading this information, current row, what we can do, just add a plus, give it to, just separate the information plus, and we have to store the output of this categorize one. So control K is the UiPath shortcut to create variable, and then we will create a UiPath variable. Category of text, category of text, right? So we are able to read the text when we are in the line, and then let's print category of text. If you want, you can write this information back in the cell, some other cell here. I am not doing that right now because it will be a long video. Otherwise, you can write into this column. Okay, let's run this now and see how is the outcome of this UiPath Gen AI model of categorize. Execution is started. Now let's see. So you can see this, the first one, more power to you, is categorized as marketing because we have supplied the that this keyword, if this keyword is coming, it should go to marketing. Let me just expand this for better view. Okay, you can see here, right? Now let's see the other one. This information, the second row, dear subscriber, suspended, where we had supplied the suspended keyword for information. So you can see the category has come as information. Okay, now let's see the third one. So if you see, if you would like to unsubscribe, so this keyword is find, and we have categorized that as marketing, right? So you can see it and you can match with the sheet. Everything has come as we have decided. Okay, so this was the very hypothetical example, and you can put more keywords and more complicated phrases to label your category of the text. All right, so we have completed this one, and we have completed this model, and we have completed this model in UiPath Gen AI. We are going to see all the models in upcoming videos. Please subscribe to the channel for upcoming videos and hit the like button if you have not done so far. I will see you in the next video with another topic.